Welcome back to a second video of making multiplayer chess in Godot 4. And in this video we will do some expanding on our multiplayer. It is functional, but I would like to do some cheater-proofed things to it. And just a quick fix from the previous video. Here in our chess tutorial project, here I accidentally wrote endPosition.y for black. So if you move the black piece, any square, if it was on the 7th rank, it would just not send the move. So here just use X instead of Y. So first of all, let's go to our chess tutorial project. And here, when we send a move, we don't actually want to send the unique ID because we can influence and change it to another peer's ID. So instead of doing this, what we can do is just remove this from here, go to the server file, and here, when we get it, here ID, just remove it from this, and then you're gonna get an error that ID is not declared. And instead of using this ID, what we are going to use is multiplayer dot get remote sender ID. Basically, this function is only allowed inside an RPC function, and in this case it is allowed because we can get what the sender ID was. So we already check from who actually it was sent. Okay, so from this chess tutorial perspective, this is pretty much it. And in chess tutorial, go to the chess file. Here we have all the logic which calculates stuff, and what we are simply going to do is copy all of these variables and place them in the chess server. We can do, I will do a comment that this is cheater proofing, and here it's going to be all the variables placed. And another thing we need to copy from here, it's going to be board size. So let's place that at the top. And now going to this ready function, we need to copy this as well because we want to place all the pieces in the board variable on the server as well. So let's go here in front of host, let's append it to all the things. And now after all of these RPC and everything, here is gonna be, once again, I will place cheater proofing, and here we just go to our tutorial, and here we just copy a lot of functions from here. So those functions will be show options, let's place that first, and delete dots from this function because we don't need anything to be displayed. Skip show dots, delete dots. Now set move will be important for us, get moves as well, and basically all of these functions which check the valid moves. So until the promote their function, we will copy all of these which check and get us all the moves. So here I'm gonna place all of these functions, just copy pasting them. Now let's skip promote function, skip this promotion button function, and now is in check, we need it. So let's take this, let's take is stalemate, let's take insufficient material, freehold position, and is promotion square. Let's take all of these functions and place them here. So now we have only 3 errors. So let's fix this. We don't have a promote function, but we don't need it. And instead of this, I will do and promotion isn't null, just to make sure that when it's not null. And here we will simply do, we will go to our promote function in our tutorial, and here copy this line which sets the board position to the promoted piece, and let's go back to this and just paste it. And now instead of local variable, it will be end position. This is pretty much it. So now we need to do the same for black, and this is done as well. Now we have one left, so let's go to this, and here let's delete this line since we don't need to display anything. And that is done from all the pasting perspective. Now the last thing we actually need to do here is very simple. We go into our send move info. So basically we got the starting position of the move the player is trying to make, the ending position, and if there's promotion, they send that too. And we do selected piece equal to start position for a function which uses this, and then do show options. Now basically this will give us all the moves inside the moves variable. And now here we check if it's correct with the current sender, and we check if it's their turn. After it, we check if moves has end position, and then we place these inside, and we do set move. And here it's gonna be starting position, ending position, and promotion. And now let's copy this, place it in the other player's if, and now we have it. Now what else I would like to do is here do an else, which just simply prints wrong, that something actually went wrong and he shouldn't have made that move. So here we do if promotion isn't the null and absolute value of promotion not in, and here it's going to be 2, which stands for knight, bishop, rook, and a queen. What we do is simply return. Basically, if promotion is a null, we don't want to allow the promotion if promotion absolute value isn't one of these. Basically, they could be trying to promote to a king, a 6. So if a 6 wouldn't be valid, so we just stop it and don't allow it further. So to replace it, we would in front do if it's white turn. Then we do this and remove the abs. Basically, it's white's turn, but they promote to some other piece rather than their own pieces. And now if it's black's, we paste it again, and instead of minus we do, and instead of plus we do minus. So this is proving more. Now let's run the clients. And now if we play the game, everything works like it should, and it's good to go. Now to check that it is cheater proofed, what we can do is here get parents and move, and here do just switch the end position around. So let's run the server, let's run the clients, and now if we try, nothing will happen, and the server will say wrong since we try to move to a very weird and not possible square. Awesome, so it works. So that is it. Thank you for watching, and goodbye.